rare start time, but always fun to do these kind of games.
Coffee and basketball. I love it.
I like your thinking. Missouri wins the tip, and away we go. Lisa Thompson now out top to Slaughter, who's off to a very good start. Left hand and count it.
Early. That's going to be very good for the Tigers.
3-0 start for Missouri. Troy loves to push. They love to run after makes and misses, something that Shonda Rigby, their head coach, told us yesterday. They are one of the top rebounding teams in the country, and that three is hit by Emani Jenkins out of Dallas, Texas. We're tied up at 3.
Chaos is organized. It's with intention. So you're going to see them get up early and disrupt defensively and cause some of that chaos.
Slaughter, double team, kick out 3. Got it! Lisa Thompson.
In and out action by Lisa Thompson, who's been a good for pushing the pace offensively, and they've got the 3-ball going early.
It's Baez, and then kicks it out to Jenkins. Under 15 on the shot clock, deep 3, and I mean a deep one hit by Emani Jenkins, the senior.
Jenkins currently 2 for 2 from the 3-point line.
That ties it up at 6. Good start for both teams, just underway. Shrek trying to feed it inside and a turn, just underway. Shrek trying to feed it inside and a turnover. Troy, if they hurry up, they have numbers. 3 up again, and buried again by Jenkins.
Because why wouldn't you? I just knocked down 2 from the same spot. Now Missouri will want to adjust in there and get a hand up and make her put the ball on the floor.
It's exactly what Shonda Rigby talked about yesterday. If they're going to have a chance to win, they want to press, but they also is all over the floor to start this game. 3 of 3. Reisma with it at the free throw line. Down to 3 on the shot clock. Shrek for 3. Off the mark. Troy, a record of 3-1, wins over Toledo, Mississippi Valley State, and Chattanooga. This is a road trip for them. They're at Case Valley State and Chattanooga. This is a road trip for them. They were at K-State the other night, took out their first loss. Turnover, back to Mizzou. Knocked out of bounds. And Dyer will have a seat. Good look off the inbound, can't finish. Offensive board, Reisma knocked around. Troy has it. Have a seat. Good look off the inbound, can't finish. Offensive board, Reisma knocked around. Troy has it. Good look off the inbound, can't finish. Offensive board, Reisma knocked around. Troy has it. And we'll go the other way. 3 up again. Off the mark. Tipped. And a foul underneath. There's Baez back in the game at the head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Right wing, legged for 3. Too strong. Tipped and kept alive by Troy with a fresh 20. Baez back in the game at the head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Right wing, legged for 3. Too strong. Tipped and kept alive by Troy with a fresh 20. Baez back in the game at the head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Right wing, legged for 3. Too strong. Tipped and kept alive by Troy with a fresh 20. Guion setting the tip to Jenkins, trying to get another 3. It's partially blocked and back to Guion setting the tip to Jenkins, trying to get another 3. It's partially blocked and back to Missouri. Here's Slaughter. Good ball movement by Missouri. Open look. Hit for 3. Shannon Dow.
Shannon Dow getting it going, picking up where she left off just 2 nights ago. And both teams shooting the 3-ball very well tonight. This morning. I got to get used to saying that.
Yes. Offensive board.
And both teams shooting the three ball very well tonight. This morning. I got to get used to saying that.
Yes. Offensive board.
And both teams shooting the three ball very well tonight. This morning. I got to get used to saying that.
Yes. Offensive board. 3 up again. Jenkins, no, won't fall. And that'll last year in the NIT, the WNIT had 38 against Troy, so they know her well. She is the transfer from Illinois State, now with Mizzou. Near travel that time. And a turnover. Well, she is the transfer from Illinois State, now with Mizzou. Near travel that time. And a turnover as Baez had a hand on it.
She does very well.
Guion hands it off. It was Baez. Inside, Salter, partially blocked again. Back to Missouri. Inside, Salter, partially blocked again. Back to Missouri.
Missouri going with their small lineup now with Grace Slaughter at the 5. You got Shrek for 3.
Abby Shrek, the junior out of Quincy, Illinois, puts Mizzou back on top 12-9. Fadeaway, tough shot. And it gets home for Jenkins, who has fadeaway, tough shot. And it gets home for Jenkins, who has 11 to lead Troy in scoring and has all their scoring.
Really starting to feel it. Got that jump shot going really fast.
Dow will head to the line. Points per game last year at Illinois State was second team All Missouri Valley Conference. And hits
to dominate on the other side of the basketball as well. She's averaging 18 points offensively. But defensively, she's matching up.
Kelly Harper yesterday, and she said they used a speaker to duplicate sound that they thought they may get with all the kids in the seats, and they've gotten it today.
Well, Dan, I don't know if this can be duplicated.
Yeah.
I might ask you to repeat yourself a couple times, but what a cool environment.
Every Saturday is news from around the conference. Those shows are right here on the SEC Network and the all-new SEC Network and the all-new ESPN app. Near steal it is, Leggett. Near steal it is, Leggett, then blocked. Near steal it is, Leggett, then blocked. Vincent pushes to Smith. Slaughter thought about the 3, spinning inside, but can't finish. Slaughter thought about the 3, spinning inside, but can't finish. Troy wants to run. And a body foul.
Is to make sure that she recruits players that have that skill, that have a nose for the ball and desire to go and get it.
Wide open again for the 3, and it goes. And it goes.
Stitch for the 3 on the spot up on the out of bounds. The Trojans are currently 4 of 8 from the three-point line in this first quarter.
That'll keep you in games, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Thompson to Slaughter, 10 on the shot clock, takes it all the way in, and the easy 2.
Mizzou going back to this small lineup and really relying on Grace Slaughter to expose this matchup.
Grace Slaughter now with 5 for Missouri. Guion hands it off to Leggett. Too strong, inside, rebound, and that's Salter. The junior hands it off to Leggett. Too strong, inside, rebound, and that's Salter, the junior from Georgia Southwestern.
Coach Rigby calls rebounding insurance. She said, it's our insurance. If something's not going well, if we're turning over the ball, if we're not rebounding well, if we're not shooting the ball well, rebounding, offensive rebounding is our insurance.
There's Slaughter again. She is obviously able to penetrate and making the most of her opportunities.
Dan, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Go right back to her and milk that cow.
3 up left side, too strong. And the rebound for Missouri, and that'll be a foul.
Broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Go right back to her and milk that cow.
3 up left side, too strong. And the rebound for Missouri, and that'll be a foul. Rigby in her 14th season with Troy said she loves this team. Transfers and 4 freshmen. What is a new era of college sports?
Oh yeah, the transfer portal is where it is at nowadays. If you're doing anything different, it's just so unusual.
And that'll be a push.
The ability to push pace, defend, and shoot the 3. And we've seen a great example of what her defense looks like. On the ball. We'll get another look at that here in a moment.
Baez from the Dominican Republic. And has tied the game up at 20. Full court pressure here shown by Troy. Tigers break it. Or do they? No, they do not.
It looks like the Tigers are going to go zone here. They've been doing this quite a bit this season.
Here's Leggett. Puts it on the floor. Off the glass. No. And the rebound to... Here's Leggett. Puts it on the floor. Off the glass. No. And the rebound to Missouri's Chloe Sotel. Here's Dowell. Deep 3. Got it. Chloe Sotel.
Chloe Sotel making plays at both ends of the floor, from the rebound and securing it to the transition bucket from beyond the 3.
Baez gets a pick from Salter. Kick it right side, 3 up, and got it. And got it. Guion answers. We're tied at 23.
This is a 3-point shooting contest. It is tit for tat. There have currently been 14 threes taken already in the first quarter of this basketball game. Oh, correction, 15, and 9 of them have been made.
Foul. SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year, studying health science.
Each of those buckets have come on the left side of the floor. How do you stop her from doing that?
Niawo has checked in for the Trojans and came in as their leading scorer at 16 a game, but she's been quiet so far. That young lady has not. That's Jenkins in and out, no good. Tipped around, and Missouri has it. And came in as their leading scorer at 16 a game, but she's been quiet so far. That young lady has not. That's Jenkins in and out, no good. Tipped around, and Missouri has it. Game, but she's been quiet so far. That young lady has not. That's Jenkins in and out, no good. Tipped around, and Missouri has it. Thompson. 3 up. Dowell. Yes! Shannon Dowell.
Outstanding bucket by Dowell, but all of that was created from the push made from number 4. Lisa Thompson, her ability to get downhill, get to the paint, and make that decision.
1:15 to go in our first quarter of play. It's been entertaining here at Mizzou Arena. And a foul. 1:15 to go in our first quarter of play. It's been entertaining here at Mizzou Arena. And a foul at the line. The junior from Cameroon is 11 of 18 from the free throw line to start this season. Splashes home.
Trojans, but was not necessarily a pick in the preseason as far as all conference. So she's getting a lion's share offensively.
Get out of bounds. What do you think of this frantic pace we've had so far? It has been back and forth. It has been back and forth.
Well, that's one thing about it. Pace impacts pace. So this is Trojans' game. They like to get it up the floor. They like to take quick shots. And the Tigers are playing at that pace as well. So we'll see if it works in their favor.
Get out of play with 18 on the shot. Thompson to the right side to Sotel. Here's Slaughter. Leaning in. No. Get out of bounds.
Ball in Grace Slaughter's hand on the left side of the floor. That's where she makes big plays.
Slaughter hands it off the inbound to Thompson. Thompson nearly lost it, and they do. That'll be a travel. Slaughter hands it off the inbound to Thompson. Thompson nearly lost it, and they do. That'll be a travel. One to defeat. Knocked away from Slaughter. Troy knocked away from Slaughter. Troy wants to run. In the front court, finishing off the glass, that's Jenkins. Finishing off the glass, that's Jenkins. What a first half she has had. Her first quarter, 13 points.
And now showing us her defensive ability.
Thompson the other way. 8 on the shot clock. Ball loose. Kept alive, and that'll be a foul.
It's going to be a very high-scoring game, and Coach Rigby might just get to that 100.
Older brother Lucas, a member of the Maryland basketball team, hits it, and Troy has to hurry. Deep three. Counted off the glass. It's Jenkins.
It's the first quarter.
Well, you talked about it earlier. We visited with Shonda Rigby, and she said their goal is to score 120 per game. Well, they're on pace for 124. Shonda Rigby, and she said their goal is to score 120 per game. Well, they're on pace for 124. Shonda Rigby, and she said their goal is to score 120 per game. Well, they're on pace for 124. They get a fresh 30, 3 up, 2 strong, bounced around, and Missouri has it. 4. They get a fresh 30, 3 up, 2 strong, bounced around, and Missouri has it. Thompson, good look to Slaughter, kick it out, open look, in and out, no good. Thompson, good look to Slaughter, kick it out, open look, in and out, no good.
Outstanding rim run there by Grace Slaughter. Just her ability to sprint rim to rim, open up that shot for Dow.
Too strong. Inside. The putback is good.
Her ability to sprint rim to rim, open up that shot for Dow.
Too strong. Inside. The putback is good. The putback is good. Zay Dyer. Senior transfer from Georgia State. Tigers push.
Dyer.
Averaging 13 rebounds a game, which is 20th best nationally. Division I basketball.
Outstanding talent. First team preseason all conference. And was runner-up for player of the year last season in Sunbelt.
Kept alive by Missouri on the baseline. That was Dow.
First team preseason all conference. And was runner-up for player of the year last season in Sunbelt.
Kept alive by Missouri on the baseline. That was Dow.
Sunbelt.
Kept alive by Missouri on the baseline. That was Dow. And taking it all the way in, it's Ashley. And taking it all the way in, it's Ashley Baez.
Offensive rebounding. Insurance.
Thompson avoiding the trap. Right side it goes. And shooting 2
points a game and over 12 rebounds a game, as I shared earlier. 4th most in the NCAA Division
I of the season against Central Arkansas. And knocks him down. Shannon Dowell now scored double digits in 20 straight. See now Missouri trying to extend their defense a little bit on the 3. Whistle and a foul underneath with 8-6.
Off that rim. She's drawn 2 fouls now, just rebounding and attempting to design.
Guion gets it in. There's Dyer for 3, short. Tipped around, and Missouri. Guion gets it in. There's Dyer for 3, short. Tipped around, and Missouri. There's Dyer for 3, short. tipped around, and Missouri has it into the hands of Chloe Sotel. Slaughter, pump fake, off the glass and good with that left hand. Fake, off the glass and good with that left hand.
Running the floor, exposing the mismatch. Grace Slaughter there, back to the left hand.
Dyer spinning. Tough shot, gets it to fall. Zay Dyer. Tough shot, gets it to fall. Zay Dyer.
Again in the first 5 seconds of the shot clock.
To the middle of the floor it goes. Smith, great look underneath. And Rice. Troy with a 3-point lead with 7:36 to go in our first half of play. SEC matchups beginning at 11 a.m. Central. Every match through the finals on SEC Network or SEC Network Plus. Cut to a 1-point lead.
Reisman with her first buckets, her first 2 points of the basketball game. They would love to get her going here as she's so efficient for them in the paint.
Rebound.
Basketball game. They would love to get her going here as she's so efficient for them in the paint.
Rebound to Dow. Tigers want to run. Dow all the way in. Foul. With 10, already 2 players in double figures.
Still able to knock it down.
Hits them both. And she's mentioning and trying to call over to Kelly Harper, maybe take me out of this game because of that contact lens. The kids making some noise here in Mizzou Arena. 15 on the shot clock, just inside the arc. Just inside the arc. It's Dyer again.
Dyer starting to get going in this second quarter.
That puts her at 1,000 points in her career. Zay Dyer.
Special accomplishment for a very special player on the Trojans team.
Great look in. Great look in. Reisman on the receiving end. Three up right side and knocked. Three up right side and knocked down. Leilani Guion.
Guion is getting it going from beyond the arc as well. Major leader for this team.
Blocked inside.
As well, major leader for this team.
Blocked inside. That was Reisman for Missouri, and Aaron pass back to Mizzou.
Who just reached her 1,000-point milestone, a major accomplishment for the Trojans.
Jayla Smith too strong. Late whistle. And Shonda Rigby telling us yesterday that she felt they really could have won that game. Second half did not go their way. Here's Dow. Ball fake and hits the 2-2.
Just attacking off that ball screen and looking to get to that 15-foot range.
Three up to answer, and they do. To answer, and they do. Guion, her second three of the afternoon. 45-42. And Missouri right back the other. And Missouri right back the other way with Shannon Dow. No one stopped her. Troy wasting no time up the floor. Kick it to the corner. Three up again. And that's Guion. And 11 already here in the first half of play.
Yeah, Coach Rigby shared with us yesterday that she is the KL Servant Leader of the Year. And you see the patch on her jersey that she wears. EC program, which is more than a champion program, where they meet with their leaders day to day on how they can be better leaders on the court and off.
16 for Jenkins, 16 for Dowell. Tied up, jump ball. 16 for Jenkins, 16 for Dowell. Tied up, jump ball for Missouri. Mizzou trailing by 4. Gets it back, 3 up, in and out, no good. Trailing by 4. Gets it back, 3 up, in and out, no good. There's Guion. Edwards hasn't seen much clock so far this afternoon. Pick coming out for Guion. Double team and in and out of Missouri, down by 4. And this is Sanaya Tyler, who played at Incarnate Word in St. Louis. A transfer from Kentucky. Dan Rolfus, longtime head coach of Incarnate Word in state championship after state championship. 7 on the shot clock. Dow kicks it out. And a turnover by
for an open opportunity. So something they want to look at again.
Zone again shown by Missouri. Extending that defense. 3 up by Edwards, and she hits it. Shakira Edwards, transfer from Mississippi State.
Edwards with her first bucket of the ball game and joining the three-point party. But Mizzou wants to be more active defensively and deter the opportunity for those three-point shots. Not enough hand activity.
Of the afternoon. And Missouri is able to answer with Sanaya Tyler.
Why not? Sanaya Tyler returning to the roster after being out and missing a few games. Another three-point ball by out and missing a few games. Another three-point ball by Dyer.
That's incredible, isn't it? Inside it goes, a whistle and a foul and a chance at a three-point play.
Over 70%. So this is something they want to see more of, and they probably want to continue to expose that matchup.
The 6'3" senior and transfer from Cleveland State. Leggett, kick it right side, gets it back. 15 on the shot clock. From the left elbow, that's short, but it's back to Missouri.
To take them out of rhythm.
Tyler gets a pick. And a turnover. Into the gets a pick. And a turnover. Into the hands of Baez. The quick hands, and she finishes with the right hand.
And that's exactly what she was recruited for. Her defensive tenacity. We saw active hands there, and her ability to get the ball up the floor and keep pace.
6-point lead for Troy with 2:40 to play. 3 up. No good. And the shortest for Troy with 2:40 to play. 3 up. No good. And the shortest player on the floor, Baez, pulls it away at 5'5". Turnover. The shortest player on the floor, Baez, pulls it away at 5'5". Turnover. Dow for Missouri. All the way in and finishes.
The efficiency to get over the top of the defender and show off that control for the bucket.
Dow with 18 for Missouri. Leggett, tough finish inside. Under 2 to go here in our first half of play. Deep 3, Tyler, too strong. Tyler, too strong. Pericinic, young lady from Serbia, picked up the rebound for Troy. Under 10 on the shot clock. Pericinic. 60-52. With that, it's jumped to an 8-point lead. This is the largest lead of the day. Cross court from Dow. Shrek has been quiet so far today. Hit out of bounds. Stays with
second team getting downhill and showing off her skill, getting to the opposite side of the rim on that play.
Slaughter looking for help. 5 on the shot clock. They've got to hurry. Shrek to Reisma. Turns, fires, no. Tipped in shot clock. They've got to hurry. Shrek to Reisma. Turns, fires, no. Tipped into the hands of Baez.
Only 1 rebound on that possession They got legging underneath the basket.
And there she is working against Slaughter. Kick it out, 3 up. Too strong. And there she is working against Slaughter. Kick it out, 3 up. Too strong. Rebound Tyler. Difference of about 5 seconds. Shot clock and game clock. Doesn't matter. Missouri hurries up and Shannon Dow is there. 20 points for Dow.
Could have been called for a foul as well. Dow getting downhill into her Scott. Just relentless. Recognizing what these Tigers need right now offensively. But she looks gassed right now.
Troy will play for the final shot. Down to 10 on the clock. Wild shot, but drawing. Baez missed it, but the putback, I'm going to say, is trying to inbound to Dow. Helping, it's Shrek. And that'll do it. First half comes to a close.
Of Tigers points from the bench.
Troy will have our first possession of the third quarter. And again, Missouri showing man-to-man. Slaughter on a slip and a chance at a 3. Leggett now is 6. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And gets that to fall. 3-point. And gets that to fall. 3-point play completed. Full court pressure shown by Troy. How do you think Missouri has handled the full court pressure?
Well, it's definitely killed their momentum. It's definitely killed their pace. So it's slowing them down when they were finding options early within their offense.
Slaughter now to Shrek. Deep 3, and that's no good. Offensive board inside. That was Dow banging
their offense.
Slaughter now to Shrek. Deep 3, and that's no good. Offensive board inside. That was Dow banging.
We see an example of that there by Dow.
Shrek to inbound for Missouri. Gets it back. Man-to-man shown by Troy. Reisma squares. Says, I'll take it. Short. And the rebound, Troy. Reisma squares. Says, I'll take it. Short. And the rebound to Ashley Baez, her 5th of the day.
You know what we're getting close to, right, Dan?
Don't tell me about it.
Uh-oh.
66-54. You gotta tell the folks at home what you're waiting for, what you're hoping for.
Oh man, we're waiting for the moment I've been waiting for my entire life, Dan. We're waiting for 6-7 right now.
Slaughter hits a 3.
And I have a feeling that if it get it, this crowd of over 3,000 students is gonna go crazy.
3 up and no good. Bounced around, kept alive. And here's Leggett handing off to...
Crowd of over 3,000 students is going to go crazy.
3 up and no good. Bounced around, kept alive. And here's Leggett handing off to...
Crowd of over 3,000 students is going to go crazy.
3 up and no good. Bounced around, kept alive. And here's Leggett handing off to the E-Wolf. Leggett for 3. Gets her own rebound back, but a whistle and a stop.
Monitor right now. What do these mean? Riz. Can you take a shot at Riz?
Oh, don't you think we need to stick to the play-by-play here? I'm better there.
Well, in our at Riz?
Oh, don't you think we need to stick to the play-by-play here? I'm better there.
Well, in our Gen Alpha dictionary, Riz is an abbreviation for charisma, charm. You got some Riz, Dan?
You got Riz.
No, you got Riz, Dan. I think we both got Riz. But there's some other ones as well as Chop. Here this year by a rapper by the name of Skrilla. And it became popular on TikTok. And I have a feeling that if these kids hear the word, it really 6'7" could mean a number of things. It means sick. It means cool, impressive, excellent. 6'7", my guy.
I like it. 8 on the shot clock, not down to 6.
My guy.
I like it. 8 on the shot clock, not down to 6.7. It's 7:40 to go here in the third quarter of play.
Say that to any of your kids, any of the kids in your family on Thanksgiving, they're going to go mad, man.
Oh, yeah, they will.
You'll get a lot of cool points.
three up and rattled home. Zay Dyer. Full court pressure shown by Troy, and they turn him over, and that's going to...
Quarter coming out of the half. They got to cherish the basketball.
Here's Jenkins, who got out to the incredible start. Good feed inside, and a chance at a three-point play.
Of winning. It doesn't matter who it is that they face each night. Every possession should be a competition. And if she's not seeing it, should be a competition. And if she's not seeing it, she's bringing in a new five.
71-57. Troy with the lead. Missouri only led about 4 minutes of the first half. Here's Smith. Tyler. And she'll set the offense for Missouri. Just over 7 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Emani knocks down the 15-footer. Emani knocks down the 15-footer.
The true freshman for the Tigers coming in and getting the offense rolling a bit.
And a foul against him. Points. 8 rebounds for Baez at 5'5". Now we hit them both. Hit them both. Near turnover.
Got to get it across.
Yeah, they got to hurry. And that's going to be a violation against Mizzou. The free throw line won't go. Ball is loose. And that'll be a travel.
Extremely aggressive the moment the ball comes off the rim.
A fresh 20 for the Trojans. Dyer off the mark. Ball loose. Kept alive by Troy. Cross-court pass. Deep 20 for the Trojans. Dyer off the mark. Ball loose. Kept alive by Troy. Cross-court pass. Deep 20 for the Trojans. Dyer off the mark. Ball loose. Kept alive by Troy. Cross-court pass. Deep 3. Wow. Jenkins again, her 5th 3. This is getting to the point in the game that you can't let Troy get any further. They've got to hurry, get it up the floor. They can't. They turn the ball over again. Can't let Troy get any further. They've got to hurry, get it up the floor. They can't. They turn the ball over again. Leggett all the way in, and she'll go to the line. We'll have a seat for Missouri. Leggett at the line. 8-point, trying to make it a 19-point lead for Troy. Really, I don't know if we should be surprised about this, because coming out of the Sun Belt, they've had 10 straight seasons in which they've been preseason top 3 in their conference.
Coach Rigby said the goal in every game is for them to win. She said this is a season of impossible. She said she tells her players their goal is to win a national championship, and that starts today versus Mizzou. The football side of sports, but she is just a lover of the game. I got to talk to her yesterday, and her passion and desire. But what I think is also impressive is that she graduates 100% of the athletes that come and play for her as well.
Fade away short.
Trajectory of a lot of lives, and so yeah, hats off to Coach Rigby and what she's done with this program. 5 Sun Belt championships, multiple NCAA tournaments. Outstanding career.
Full court pressure giving the Tigers fits here in the second half of play. Ray Slaughter back in the game for Missouri. Here's Reisma. Throw it away.
Passive and unsure. Those are the turnovers you try to avoid. Other turnovers, they're a part of the game.
Short. Iwao with the rebound, kicked it out to Edwards. Short. Iwao with the rebound, kicked it out to Edwards. Short. Iwao with the rebound, kicked it out to Edwards. Three up right side, right in front of the Troy Trojans bench. Zay Dyer.
Dyer tried to step back for the three and might have missed it just by a couple of inches.
4.5 to go in quarter number 3. Mizzou has been out of sync the entire second half of play. Tyler for 3. Off the mark. And a travel against Tyler for 3. Off the mark. And a travel against
Me over you opportunity for them to gather another possession.
3 up left side, no good. Did not draw iron, and again coming out of a timeout. Harrison, and that was a key mentioned by both coaches heading into today's contest.
Offensively, but also defensively, just limiting Mizzou to just one. Mizzou has to rebound that back. It's those turnovers. They currently have 7 turnovers in the third quarter alone.
Guion is kept in for Troy. The floater, and it drops. Leilani Guion, the senior out of Orlando, Florida. 84-59. Dowell inside the arc, and Mizzou finally gets a bucket. They just have not scored here in the second half.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about what insurance looks like for the Trojans, but right now for the Tigers, it's taking care of the basketball, limiting the Trojans like for the Trojans, but right now for the Tigers, it's taking care of the basketball, limiting the Trojans to one opportunity and pushing base so they can get some extra possessions.
Slaughter with that rebound, got it back, 3 up. No, tipped, and into the hands of Troy.
They can get some extra possessions.
Slaughter with that rebound, got it back, 3 up. No, tipped, and into the hands of Troy. Edwards wants to run. Gets it back. Just over 3 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Here's Edwards for 3. And Missouri, minutes to play in quarter number 3. Here's Edwards for 3. And Missouri not allowing a second chance opportunity. Up to Slaughter, off her fingertips. And the points off of turnovers. Troy 23, Mizzou just 6. Tough shot, no good. Whistle and a foul against Troy. 84-61. There's Dowell, takes it herself, and she's fouled. And looking for number 25, coming off a 30-point performance last game.
You mentioned it against this Troy team. She was playing for Illinois State. She had 38 in her last contest, but I'm sure she'd prefer to win here.
Edwards matched up with Dowell. Here's Guion. To the corner it goes. Ball fake, kick out. 8 on the shot clock. 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Missouri. Whistle and a foul.
Let's fight, let's compete, to the request of Coach Harper.
Here's Dowell. Inside it goes. Off the glass, too strong. Rebound to Salter of Troy. Well, if you're Missouri, you're down 20, partner. How do you get back in the game?
Well, first you got to get more possessions. And so Mizzou wants to get up and pressure and try to cough them up early for extra possessions. And then they got to score the basketball.
One and done.
And then they got to score the basketball.
One and done. That's another factor, too.
One and done. Yeah, getting stops at the other end for sure. You cannot exchange buckets.
Dowell inside and a foul with 1:11 to.
Or on the other end, the Trojans are familiar with this pace, and they're at full go right now. And so
84-65. You can see Troy last couple of times down. They've been one and done, but have gone with extended possessions and penetrating, drawing contact. Mentioned it earlier, but 4 Trojans in double figures is Baez.
But I can't count how many deflections. She also has 8 rebounds in that 5-5 frame. She also has 8 rebounds in that 5-5 frame. And I don't know if she's 5'5", man. I think they might have added a couple of inches and helped her out a bit. She don't need no help. Making a major impact.
3 up right side and splash. Right side and splash. Missouri needed that. That's Chloe Sotel.
Sotel spotting up in transition. Quick bucket. Exactly what Mizzou needs to get this offense going.
Deep 3. The Trojans answer. Guion.
Guion able to catch in rhythm, unbothered by the contest. Tigers cannot afford to exchange buckets as they head into this fourth quarter.
Difference of 3 seconds. Game clock, shot clock, 3 up again. Too strong. Over the back, but no call.
This fourth quarter.
Difference of 3 seconds. Game clock, shot clock, 3 up again. Too strong. Over the back, but no call. And Troy can play for the final shot if they want with 13 seconds and counting to play. They'll pull it back and play for that final shot. Baez. Penetration, contact, no call. They'll pull it back and play for that final shot. Baez. Penetration, contact, no call. Here's Slaughter and doesn't get it off in time.
But it's really, really hard because this Troy team is so good in transition. Do you send players back to stop them in transition, or do you send players to the rim to get rebounds to fight for additional possessions? And that may be the best opportunity, is offensive rebounds.
Here's Schreck for 3. In and out.
Is offensive rebounds.
Here's Schreck for 3. In and out. Rebounding has been a story in this game, too. Missouri with just 6 offensive rebounds, not many second chances.
Well, we knew that was going to be a problem from a team that has dominated the league, the entire country in rebounding. They showed that force here today.
8 on the shot clock.
They showed that force here today.
8 on the shot clock. Schreck picks up the miss for Missouri and fouled. That'll be in favor of Troy.
Coach Harper has talked about this Tiger team's fight. We're going to see what that fight looks like here in this fourth quarter. They can chip away at this lead.
Open look for 3. Chandler Smith.
Great shot there early in the shot clock. Now defensive stop would do them good.
With the left hand answering.
Yawo just showing her ability to dominate the paint as she gets to her dominant left hand to score.
Dow inside and a block. That time by Dyer. Walking up the floor and limping, it's Jenkins. They're going to get her out of the game as they call a timeout.
Staff attended to her, and she looks like she's ready to go back out.
Shannon Dow of Missouri leading all scorers with 25, one of the bright spots here this afternoon. Mizzou trying to play that aggressive defense, force turnovers, quick shots, and that will not help us. Quick shots, and that will not help Missouri. And again, it's Guion.
Guion just getting downhill and using a nice little bump to create separation and open up that 8-foot jumper.
Here's Dow. And that's no good.
To create separation and open up that 8-foot jumper.
Here's Dow. And that's no good. Baez the rebound. She has a double-double with that board. 10 boards, 10 points. Spinning in the lane and no good. Dow picked up the miss. 10 points. Spinning in the lane and no good. Dow picked up the miss. Here's Shrek. Under 7.5 to play. Dow gives it up to the corner. Gets it back. There's Grace Slaughter. She'll kick it to Sotel. Puts it on the floor looking for help, and she stepped out of bounds.
Either.
Lead of 20 for Troy with just over 7 to play. Baez now at 12. Baez now at 12.
Dominance does not come in inches. It comes in heart, skill, and desire. And we're seeing that from Baez here tonight. Getting it done at both ends.
Slaughter put it on the floor, and
in the last couple of nights, and later on this season, they'll have to see Alabama and Georgia State as well. So she's... And she now has 16. Some more Gen Z vocabulary for you there, Dan.
I'm good. Taking the shot clock to 10. Guion pulls up from the right elbow, short. Kept alive by the Trojans. No good. The putback, no good. Another offensive board. This is going to drive Kelly Harper nuts. Finally, Guion pulls up from the right elbow, short. Kept alive by the Trojans. No good. The putback, no good. Another offensive board. This is going to drive Kelly Harper nuts. Finally, Guion pulls up from the right elbow, short. Kept alive by the Trojans. No good. The putback, no good. Another offensive board. This is going to drive Kelly Harper nuts. Finally, Guion pulls up from the right elbow, short. Kept alive by the Trojans. No good. The putback, no good. Another offensive board. This is going to drive Kelly Harper nuts. Finally, Guion pulls up from the right elbow, short. Kept alive by the Trojans. No good. The putback, no good. Another offensive board. This is going to drive Kelly Harper nuts. Finally, kept alive by the Trojans. No good. The putback, no good. Another offensive board. This is going to drive Kelly Harper nuts. Finally, Mizzou pulls it away. And they turn it over nearly. Kept alive, Slaughter. Feet underneath, kick out. No good, ball loose, and Troy has it. Live, Slaughter. Feet underneath, kick out. No good, ball loose, and Troy has it.
And what we're seeing right here are the Trojans playing like they're down 20. Multiple opportunities for second and third and fourth chance shots. And then getting back on the defense and scrambling to make the defensive play.
5.5 to go. Baez turned it over. Trying to go.
Party. Dyer in the party. Niawo in the party. That's how you compete.
Shrek the miss.
Party. Niawo in the party. That's how you compete.
Shrek the miss. No second chance opportunity for Missouri. Baez in the lane and fouled. Courts. Again with a make with Troy. Baez hit them both. Joking full court pressure here by Troy. 5 minutes to play. Slaughter at the head of the key for Missouri. Sotel for three. Got it.
A bucket and a stop. Sotel comes into the game understanding the assignment. You got to exchange 3 for 2, but they need to stop here more than anything.
And Dyer, the miss. So
Exchange 3 for 2, but they need to stop here more than anything.
And Dyer, the miss. So tell the rebound. Thompson for Missouri to Sotel. Extend the defense on her. She's hit a couple of threes in the second half. Here's Slaughter. Kick it out. Shrek. And the miss. Yeah, the Tigers have shot close to 50% from behind the arc. You do that, usually you're going to have success. As the three is hit by Jenkins. Jenkins, her 6th three of the day.
That's just a bucket right there. That's a heat check and get it out the net.
Thompson pushing off, a no call, left hand, too strong, rebound to Troy. That was Dyer. Edwards turned it over. Slaughter puts it on the floor and can't finish. No second chance out. Slaughter puts it on the floor and can't finish. No second chance opportunity for Missouri. Dyer the rebound for Troy. Tough shot. The miss. Vincent the rebound for Missouri. Mariah Vincent, redshirt freshman out of Houston, Texas. Smith had it and a play. Slaughter. Left hand drops. Grace Slaughter now with 18.
Finally able to get back to that left hand as they find her in the paint. Still trying to chip away at this lead.
Lead of 20 for Troy. Under 2.5 to play. Long possession here by the Trojans. Open look for three. In and out, and a fresh 20, and they pull it back wisely. In here by the Trojans. Open look for three. In and out, and a fresh 20, and they pull it back wisely. In here by the Trojans. Open look for three. In and out, and a fresh 20, and they pull it back wisely. Edwards will take her time. Five on the shot clock. Dyer, the runner, no good. Sotel. 5 on the shot clock. Dyer, the runner, no good. Sotel for Missouri. Slaughter for three. Yes.
So Sotel initiated back with her aggression, getting downhill, hunting the paint, capitalizing on the advantage in numbers to find an open Slaughter for the three.
And a timeout taken by Troy.
And those are some of the things that they can take from this ball game.
90 seconds to play. Baez trying to feed it inside, and a turnover. Under 15 on the shot clock. In front of the Tigers bench, that was Tyler, too strong. Back to Troy, under a minute to play. Shot clock down at 6. Baez, the wild shot, no good. Put back, and a whistle and a foul. Shot clock down at 6. Baez, the wild shot, no good. Put back, and a whistle and a foul.
He's 2 minutes away from winning a national championship in the WNIT last season. And talked about how she is responsible for this team's preparation, and she's showing up every day in practice, and it's raising the tide.
Dyer 1 of 2, and 14 points here today at Mizzou Arena. Difference of 4 seconds, game clock and the shot clock. 3 up in front of the Tiger bench is short, and no need to foul. Difference of 4 seconds, game clock and the shot clock. 3 up in front of the Tiger bench is short, and no need to foul right here. This should do it. The final possession for Troy. They hit the century mark at 100. Missouri 3-game road trip coming up, and a chance to bounce back against Washington State on the 23rd.